I like to use my aeroplane to get places quickly, and today is a case in point. I'm flying my son to see family friends in North Wales from my base at Red Hill near London. By car or train you're looking at a 5 to 6 hour journey, probably much the same on a commercial airline by the time you add in the travel to and from the airport, the queuing, the checking in and so on. But in my own Piper Arrow it's just a 1 hour and 20-minute trip. Call it 2 hours if you include the drive to the airport. The only thing about flying in a light aircraft is the weather, and today there are two cold fronts moving north-east. The forecast at Harden, my destination, says to expect rain, poor visibility and low cloud. In fact, there's a chance that the ceilings will be as low as 600 feet in 3 kilometres visibility. For VFR-only pilots, this would be a day to take the train or drive, but if you have an instrument rating, whether a full one or a UK-specific restricted instrument rating, the flight is perfectly manageable.
Golf India Victor, Golf 2, ready for departure.
And so I set off for Harden, fully prepared and expecting to make an instrument approach there. Stay with me to see how that goes.
From 110 degrees, 5 knots, clear for takeoff.
07 left, clear for takeoff, Golf India Victor. T's and P's are in the green, full airspeed increasing, keep bouncing up because of the bumps. And there we go, pitch forward now, accelerate. Brakes, gear up. Good. We are on our way, and as you can see the weather down here is absolutely fine. It's going to be a scorching few days down in the south, but whenever I go up to Harden, and
leaving controlled airspace now,
we do this quite frequently because of friends and family up in North Wales.
Contact me on 125.25.
It's always raining or the weather's misty up there. I don't know what it is. Is it just bad luck, or is North Wales always rainy and misty? It's going to be quite a quick flight today. You'll be pleased to know.
How long?
Well, less than an hour from now.
Cool.
Go slightly left of track to avoid overflying the Compton beacon, as just to prevent a mid-air over the beacon. So we were very accurately on course to it.
What time we set to land?
20 past 10.
Thank you.
So we're still in VMC at the minute. It does look like the weather gets worse the further north we go, but it seems to have been constantly looking like
Walking
that.
3737, Golf Charlie Lima Lima Romeo.
I think it's just the extent of the visibility. We are expecting rain. So at the moment at Harden, still scattered at 4.8. Showers in the vicinity. Look at Liverpool. Vicinity of showers, 8,000 metres visibility, few at 3.8 at the minute. There are showers just to the north of Harden. Shortbury radar, Golf Bravo, Mike, India Victor.
Golf Bravo, Mike, India Victor, Shortbury zone identified, altitude 4,000 feet, traffic service. Mike QNH also 1012. What type of approach at Harden?
1012, traffic service, and looking for the ILS, steer me NDB, runway 22, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, roger.
We might just get there before any weather comes in. I mean, the clouds are scattered at 4.8 at the moment with showers in the vicinity. Those showers are going to reduce the visibility, which is why I've asked for an ILS approach right now, because it's only going to get worse. So we don't know what it's going to be when we get there. It could well be visual when we get there, but we just don't know.
Golf India Victor for Harden, I'll be descending you down to 2,900 feet. Report ready for descent.
Roger, Golf India Victor, Wilco. Right back there, you comfortable?
Yeah.
We land in 15 minutes.
That's good.
Might be a few rain showers, so I'll be working quite hard, as you might expect.
Okay.
We'll see how we go.
Should I use a cable for my phone?
I don't think there's a socket you can plug into at the moment, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Shortbury zone, Hammer 160, happy pilot, deviate to the right over the top of that hill to deviate to Tilston.
Ham 16, absolutely. You're no factor for us being up at 3,000 feet, thank you.
That's perfect, thanks very much, Hammer 16.
Golf India Victor, traffic left 11 o'clock, 4 miles, opposite direction, Shawbury Rotary indicating 2,600 feet below climbing.
Roger, traffic not sighted, and once we're clear of that traffic, we're ready for descent.
So you can see that the skies are looking a little more threatening now. The visibility is deteriorating, but it is still VMC, visual meteorological conditions. The current observations at Harden and nearby Liverpool are showing rain in the vicinity, and Liverpool has some cumulonimbus clouds as well, but the cloud bases and vis are still fine. Of course, I could cancel IFR and make a visual approach, but I don't want to take the risk. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get there. And so I'm expecting to get radar vectors onto the ILS at Harden.
Golf India Victor, clear of traffic, descend to height 2,000, wrong, altitude 2,900 feet, and request your heading.
Descend altitude 2,900 feet and heading 003 Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, squawk 0430.
Squawk 0430 Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, contact Harden radar 120.055. G'day.
120055, g'day, Golf India Victor. Harden radar, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor.
Golf Bravo Mike India Victor, Harden radar, good morning, identified on handover. It's a traffic service, the Harden QNH is 1012. Request your persons on board.
Roger, traffic service QNH 1012, we have Tango and it's 2POB, Golf Bravo Mike India Victor.
Golf India Victor, Roger, information Tango is current, and just confirm your intentions, please.
Can we get a Vectors ILS 22 Golf India Victor?
Golf India Victor, a firm descent to altitude 2,400 feet, vectoring ILS approach runway 22.
Descend altitude 2,400 feet, Vectors ILS runway 22, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, just confirm this is to land.
A firm, Golf India Victor.
Okay. Golf India Victor, turn right, heading 030 degrees.
Right, heading 030 degrees, Golf India Victor. Got about 5 minutes to landing now. Just slowing the aircraft down a little bit, inch by inch now. I go mixture rich now. We've identified the ILS and the DME. We can now switch to the ILS beacon, which is not yet in range. And the missed approach is straight ahead, 2,500 feet back to Hoare. We are VMC at the moment, but over there where we're heading, it's pretty claggy, low cloud. I think we made the right decision for an instrument approach into that, because we wouldn't see much going through that. It's quite low level cloud, rain.
Golf India Victor, traffic adjustment, turn left, heading 020 degrees.
Left heading 020 degrees, Golf India Victor.
So I'll keep this part of the video pretty loosely edited so you can follow along in real time. Just before we get into the meat of the approach though, let me thank my sponsors. Echelon Air is a London Biggin Hill based Cirrus training centre offering bespoke instruction in a modern fleet of SR-22 aircraft. They tailor the training around you and your goals, so it's nothing like the sausage factory that you can find at some places. I know the team at Echelon really well, they're a great bunch, and you can contact them through their website. The link is on the screen. And Sharo.com is the new marketplace for general aviation. It's a website built by pilots for pilots where you can buy, sell aircraft and aircraft shares. From the 3rd of December, it's going to be completely free to create standard listings and sell your aircraft or aircraft share. It's a modern, slick website with listings of aircraft in a range of budgets. Need to sell yours or looking for an upgrade or even your first purchase? Visit Sharo.com today.
Golf India Victor, descent altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend altitude 2,000 feet, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Turn left heading 360 degrees, Golf India Victor. So even though we're being vectored, we have to keep an eye out for traffic. We're on a traffic service. And we intercept at 4.5. We've got the ILS in now, no flags. We've got the side slopes sort of coming in as well, in and out. Fuel radios, engine temperatures, pressures, direction indicator, and altimeter 1012. Strapped in and ready? Good-o.
Golf India Victor, enter local control zone, radar control service.
Radar control service, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, turn left heading 320 degrees, base flag runway 2210 miles from touchdown.
Left 320 degrees, Golf India Victor.
So I currently have the UK's unique restricted instrument rating. It's a very, very light version of the IR, and I can do most things with it except fly in Class A airspace or along ATS routes. The other major restriction is that I can only use it in the UK, the Channel Islands, the Isle of Man and Northern Ireland.
We might get in without. I think I can see Harden over there. Weather's just hanging off the edge of it, so it's just coming into Harden. So even though we're probably still VMC over there, just about, here's some cloud about. So I don't know what we're going to get going down, but we may be VMC all the way down. Some rain now.
Golf India Victor, turn left heading 260 degrees, close the localizer from the left. When established, descend on the glide path. The QNH is 1012.
Left 260 degrees, intercept the localizer from the left. When established, descend on the glide path, QNH 1012, Golf India Victor. Okay, the ILS is coming in now, and we can see the airfield. We're 1 dot above, 6.6 miles, 4.5, it should start coming down. But we're a bit high, aren't we? So we'll go gear down now. Brakes. Orange mixture, fuel. Landing light. We are strapped in. Ready to land, Bertie?
Yeah.
Now I'm sure many of you know what's going on here, but basically this is an instrument approach, instrument landing system, ILS approach, and I'm using my course deviation indicator, or should I say the horizontal situation indicator, that's the instrument in the middle, to align my approach to the runway.
Golf India Victor, approaching 5 miles from touchdown, contact Harden Tower 124.955, bye-bye.
Harden Tower 124.955, Golf India Victor.
This is a 3D approach, and so I'm using the glide slope, which is another indication on the instrument to navigate vertically.
Harden Tower, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, established ILS 22.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, Harden Tower, good morning. Surface wind 160 degrees, 6 knots, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22, Golf India Victor. Crosswind from the left. Reds, blues, 3 greens. Yeah, the weather's pretty yucky, but it could have been worse. I think we made the right decision to come in on the ILS, just to avoid any... It would have been pretty tricky getting in here VFR.
As a debriefing point, and if I'm being hypercritical on myself here, I can see that I'm not very accurately aligned with the localizer there. I'm always just right of track.
320.
As I say, it's you know, it's within limits, but I really should have corrected that and made that spot on rather than allow it to be that way.
Keeping the speed up, we've got I think it's 76 knots, we've got a bit of a headwind here, which is obviously what we want.
Incident wind 160 degrees, 8 knots.
I am currently working on my instrument flying, and there is some news about that currently being shared with supporters over on the Supporters Club channel, which you can find via Patreon, the Flying Reporter Patreon site. I will share full details in due course here on the main channel as well, of course.
Wind is coming off a little bit now, so we need to descend a bit faster. And coming up on minimum, just going to go full flap now. Get ourselves slowed down to final approach speed.
India Victor, vacate right via Alpha, taxi 8 November via taxiways Alpha, Juliet and November.
Vacate Alpha, taxi April November via Alpha, Juliet November, Golf India Victor. Well, there we are, folks. A sort of precautionary ILS approach. I think it was the best thing to do. Bit of rain and wet weather around. Probably could have just squeezed in VFR, but probably would have been fighting our way through some low cloud and rain. But as it turned out, you know, I think it was a good decision, and we've come in ahead of the worst of it, so that's pretty cool. Quicker than driving, eh, Bertie?
Yeah.
5 hours, 6 hours in the car versus hour and 20 in the plane. I know which I prefer.
Being able to use my small private aeroplane to get places quickly is a true privilege. Of course, there are some occasions where the weather is just so bad that it's not possible, and so I always have a plan B. Flying up here today means that we have more time to spend with family friends. Bertie gets to see an old school pal, and it's hopefully made for an interesting video for you to watch. I currently try to release a new episode like this every week, and it would help me enormously if you could subscribe to the channel, and when you see one of my episodes pop up, go and click it as soon as possible. The YouTube algorithm is a really fickle thing, and it judges the quality of a video by how many of my followers watch it within the first few hours of its publication. If you can help me with a subscribe and prompt viewing, that would be much appreciated. I shall sign off there. Fly safely, my friends.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Afternoon. How are you?
It's John, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah.
We were just saying, can we remember?
There we go. Well remembered. Thank you very much. That means a lot.
Oh, we come here a fair bit, so we feel like you're our friends.
We are. We're all friends in this game, definitely.